Hello. Hey, hey, it's Scotty T. And I have an amazing comedian, writer, actor, producer, filmmaker, Debbie Bradshaw, all that.
All
Debbie
that. Yeah.
Bradshaw. Did I miss anything? Comedian,
Mom and
actor,
wife,
writer,
mom and wife.
mom and
That
wife.
too.
Okay, I
Yeah,
missed
that
that.
too.
Debbie, it's very nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. It's nice to have you here.
It's nice to be here. It's a beautiful day.
Is it?
I
Is
can't
it?
complain. It's
It's finally.
gorgeous
It's
outside.
it's finally. Well, you're in, okay. Well, you're in California.
Yes, in
Okay.
Glendale.
Okay. I was going to tell you how cold it is here in Pennsylvania. It finally warmed up, but
Mm,
let's go with you because it's your comedy minute. It's all about you. You're in California now, but you weren't born and raised in California.
no, no.
Yeah, I mean I got St. Louis. I think St. Louis, Chicago.
Yes, I was born in St. Louis, and my
Okay.
parents are still there.
Okay.
In fact, I'm visiting them next month, actually.
Right. Okay.
And they're in their mid 80s, and they're doing very well.
Okay.
But yeah, I was there for most of my childhood until I went to college, and then I went to college at SIU, and then I went to DePaul Theater School, and then I went
Right.
to Columbia College after
Right.
that, and yeah,
I
so.
have I have that you then went started doing improv Second City in Chicago. Is that right?
Yeah, I studied at Second
I mean, I
City.
don't mean I don't want to jump ahead. You're in charge. Tell
Yes, yes, well,
fill
you're
in the
correct.
dots.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, after I graduated from college, I did theater. I was in a company for a little while. We did all kinds of what was back then alternatives. So I kissed a lot of girls, and we did a lot of fun things. It was a great, beautiful experience.
Did you like
All
it?
original work.
You kissed the
Oh,
girl. Did you like it?
I did. I mean, actually, at the time, I did. We got in a big fight, but it's a lot of
The
drama.
husband and the kids,
As you do,
didn't care for
yeah.
it.
But yeah, that's where my roots started there,
Okay.
and then I fell in love with um, sketch comedy and improv pretty soon because the two writers of my theater company, one of them got named one of the top. Was that she got written in American Theater Magazine as being one of the top 30 under 30.
Okay.
So they were starting to write pilots, LA and everything. So agents were coming at them. And I was like, well, what about us? What are we going to do? Because I thought my whole life was going to be doing theater and
Okay.
waiting tables. I was very happy doing that. Um, but I had visited LA a number of times. I had a good friend who lived here, and man, he showed us a great time, my
Okay.
husband and I. And then I don't know. After the theater company sort of disbanded, I did other shows, and then I took classes at Second City, and I mean, that was it. I just fell in love with that process, and yeah, so I took
I,
classes and did improv and
well, I apologize because I'm not quite sure then because acting was acting because in other words you've been on HBO, Netflix, Comedy Central. What I loved was Veep and Grace and Frankie was
well, that came later. That came later
okay.
after I moved to LA.
Help. Yeah, take me through baby steps from if you don't mind.
From there. Okay, so like
No, I mean take me from the improv stuff to how that happened.
yeah, so the improv stuff happened and I did that for a while and then my husband and I decided to move out to Los Angeles just
Okay.
because I just wanted to see it was just so beautiful out here and
Yeah.
I we had friends and I thought, "Oh, I wrote a show." And I wrote a show with all these characters and I would do it and I would pursue the business and commercials. I had a friend who said he would
Okay.
help me. So that's when I came out here and started right away just I mean, it doesn't happen like this anymore, but it was very strange. I had a friend who I did theater with. He walked me into this agency. She looked at me and she went, "Oh yeah, you'll work." And then she called her assistant and she said, "Hi, get in here." And he looked at me and he goes, "Oh yes, honey."
She'll work. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was it. And then I was boom, I was working as soon as I basically hit the ground running. I was doing commercials
Okay.
and that really sustained me for a while. I mean, I did all kinds of stuff,
Yeah, keep
you
going.
know.
'Cause, I mean, like in other words, Veep to me, and the shows. I mean, I'm taking. So that's
Oh, those shows. Well, those shows came. Well, okay. So I did that. I did commercials and and did a lot of
I
shows
don't
or
mean to
whatever.
rush you. I don't mean to rush you. I just it's a half hour show. I just try and get as much into it.
Yes, well, yeah, I mean, that happened. I grinded it out here because it was very difficult to even get in the room of certain places. And so even though I did a bunch of shows and commercials, I couldn't get on the other side of
Okay.
doing, like breaking through a little bit. So I got my husband and I had a kid in
Excellent.
2010, and then and I went into kind of I don't know, I just started writing, and
Right.
then by 2016 I fell in love with stand up, and that's when I went down
Okay.
the stand up route, and I
I
just
was
had
gonna I
so
was gonna
much.
ask that was gonna ask that. When did stand up start? What was the catalyst? What was the catalyst for you to start doing stand up?
Well, I think I just had so much in me when I was my husband worked and I was home basically, so I was trying to
Okay.
juggle being being a mom and also auditioning a lot,
Okay.
and just finding that grind very, very difficult. But I worked through it, and then eventually, I think out of nowhere, I got Grace and Frankie, and it came out of just like, what? And so that's
Oh,
was a,
what?
and it was the first one, and I got to work with Lily Tomlin, who's one of my heroes, and it was
Yeah.
incredible because she was so nice and she was so giving. As far as on set, we got to improv a bunch. She was
Wow.
just like my bud. Like we were, because it was only the three. It was only like three people on set that day. It was me and the another guy and her, and we just got to play. It was so fun. And they were saying like, "Oh, this will be great." And I always thought I'd come back, but I never did.
How
And
was
so
did you get to meet Jane? Was Jane Fonda was on that, right?
she was, but she wasn't on that
Oh, she wasn't
day.
on that day. Okay.
No, it was just, yeah, it was just the three of us, me, Lily, and this other guy. I can't
That had to be
remember.
like a dream come true. Lily Tomlin and you just
It was. I was a definite dream come true. It was really wonderful. I love a soft hand. You can have soft hands too, but if they're rough, that's even better. I'm looking for a nice man to take me out to I don't know, a movie. I work behind the Clinique counter in the mall. I come in for consultations, and usually I wear a lab coat. If I'm looking at you and you have a good job, then I say, let's go out and spend some of that money. I like nice things. I would like a fur. My ideal romantic partner, maybe you're a veterinarian and you take care of animals. I love animals, and you love animals as much as I do. We're a match made in heaven. I believe in soulmates. I believe that you, me, and the Lord will all be soulmates together. If we pray together, then we lay together. And so if that happens, then forever we shall be. A relationship deal breaker is not being number one. I'm number one, not your mother, not your best friend, and nobody else. I'm number one. The key to a good relationship, passion between you. That man walks in and you've cooked up a dinner for him, and he walks in and he doesn't even want the dinner. He doesn't even want the dinner. He doesn't want it. He just wants you as dinner. Hey, that's a good night. Yeah, other stuff. I mean, with the Comedy Central, I did commercials a lot. So my commercial was on at the time was with Marlon Wayans, and he was
oh,
promoting for
okay.
his movie. So we were
Yeah.
all together, and we were all over each other. A lot of talking about kissing, making out. We did. There was a lot of stuff happening on that shoot. We got extra money too, as we should have. So shout out to my friend Julie who helped us with that. And then
You mean
um,
Julie Golden? Are we talking about Julie Golden?
no, a different Julie, a
Another
different
different Julie.
Julie.
We'll get to Julie Golden. We'll get to Julie. Okay.
And then Veep happened pretty soon after that. And that was again, an incredible experience. I got to hang with a lot of my improv friends on that show. And
I absolutely love that show. That's why, I don't mean to be an idiot, but I pick out stuff that I really like.
yeah, oh, of
Yeah,
course. So, I
Veep is
mean,
a
we all
great
love that
show.
show.
Yeah, Julia Louis
Again,
Dreyfus. I just love the whole everything about it.
oh, yeah, such a great show, so smart and funny. And,
Yeah.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus, she's, I mean, just like perfection.
Did you get to talk to her and spend some time with
No,
her? Okay, good.
It
Okay.
all happened very quickly. My
You're
scene was
just
very
thankful.
early
Yeah.
in the morning. I mean, you can't beat that day. Like I was up at like 4 in the morning. My scene shot at 8 and I was out by noon. It was
Wow.
all done. So I was like, well,
Yeah.
this is the way to work.
Okay.
Uh, but that's okay, and then I ended up getting cut, which is the story of my life. I think I have been cut by more things than
Wow.
I have actually aired. But we keep going because that's
I
not, it's about getting the next thing and the next thing, and you keep, it's a lot of moving parts, and you have to grab one and then get the next one and then get the next one. So that's my.
are you continuing to do that while you're there as we speak now?
Oh yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm auditioning on a regular basis, and hoping it's not as even back then when it was hard. Now it's even harder to some degree
Okay.
because it's so limited. A lot of stuff is not in LA anymore, and so I mean the last few things I've auditioned for are all shooting somewhere else,
Okay.
which would be fine. I mean,
Right.
but. Um, that's how it goes. You're always sort of looking around for the next thing and
Okay.
waiting, and but you don't wait. I mean, I'm a person who likes to keep it going.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
mean,
what stand up is about. And
well, and I'm jumping around here. What is it called? Mama's Place, Little Mama's
Little
Place.
Mama's Place.
Tell
Yeah.
everybody about that, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Well, that's my monthly comedy show that I
Yeah.
have in my hometown of Glendale. And
Okay.
I it was originally with a partner, my good friend Abby, and then we split off, and now it's me, and I've been running it yeah, for a while, and I love it. I just love
Yeah.
introducing new comics to people, and people that inspire me, people that I'm inspired by.
Okay.
And it's a nice place for people to gather. And, we need community. Like everybody you want to be with people. And now that we're back, like really back live, it's important
Well,
to connect with people.
you
So,
mentioned there are comedians that inspired you and comedians you like today. Comedians inspired you when you were young? Or was
well,
it more, I mean, maybe it was more theater, like, some people say Carol Burnett or Lucille Ball or,
yeah. I mean, there's so many. I love comedy in general. Like I used to watch it
okay.
with my dad. We
Yeah.
used to watch the 80s sitcoms. My dad and I used to watch The Love Boat together. Or
There's Stifle.
yes,
Oh,
of
Archie Bunker,
course.
yeah.
Yes,
Everything.
yes, I love
I
that
grew up on
show. I
that
would
stuff,
still
yeah.
watch it. Yeah. I mean, my gosh, I mean, I would watch old shows like um what was it? Fred Travalena had a show. He was
I
on
remember,
Make Me Laugh. That was
yep,
a
I remember
show.
that, yeah.
I mean, like old school, because my dad loved, and he still does. He has an 85-inch TV, so it's
Yeah.
great going home and watching, movies there. You don't have to leave the house. It's incredible. Yeah, old shows like that. I mean, yeah, of course, Carol Burnett, of course, Lily Tomlin, Whoopi Goldberg, Phyllis Diller, Ruth Buzzy.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, you was Buzzy, yeah.
she was always, and I actually got to meet her because she worked out
Oh,
at my
yeah,
gym.
yeah, yeah. She's a big thing. She has a big
So
following on X, on Twitter, I think it is, or X.
yes, yes.
She's a big
I
following.
had a bit about her for a long time when I was doing stand up. But she was I mean, she just made me laugh. And she looks a little bit like my mom, which is also
Yeah.
kind of, just I have that familial, comfort with her. Um, but I mean, there's so many wonderful
What
comedians. I
about
mean,
today?
nowadays,
Are there
Margaret
comedians?
Cho and Maria Bamford,
Yeah.
Zach Galifianakis,
Yeah.
Louis Anderson before he died. What a show. That basket show was
Oh,
one of
I
my
remember that. That was great.
God.
Baskets, that was great stuff.
Yeah, Martha Kelly, also a brilliant comedian.
Okay.
She was on that show and yeah, I mean it's really this is I think right now we are in a real boom of comedy. There's so many and we're very lucky and in these times you
Well, we brushed over because we went right to TV. But you also animated films and what was it, hot cake? Or I mean, you've
okay.
done yeah, you've done some stuff with movies too.
Well, I did because I wanted to use my voice in a way that could get out to a bigger audience instead of between me and my agent or an improv group.
Okay.
So I collaborated with my husband who is an animator slash graphic designer slash
Okay.
artist, and we worked and made several animated shorts that were based on little monologues that I wrote, and they went all over the world.
Yeah.
And then after that,
Award winning, right? You've won some awards. Yeah.
yes, yes, won some awards and it was great. Film festivals are wonderful. Again, collaborative experience, meet a lot of people. And then I went into it again when I made my short slash TV pilot, Hot Cake, which is about a young girl kind of struggling to find her identity, and it's based loosely on me and some dark stuff that happened.
It's kind of a dark night. Tonight is the death anniversary of my two cats, Lulu and Ollie. Goodbye, sir. And they died 12 years ago, 2 years apart. And Lulu was very cute. She was a very sweet cat. Where are you going? And that's okay. It's all right. I'm not going to shame you, or will I? No. They died 2 years. They died 12 years ago, 2 years apart on this very day, February 12th. A very sad day. Yes. And people ask me, Debbie, or lady, whoever you are, do you want to get another cat? You know? And I say to them in response, yeah. Any cat lovers out there, I miss having one, but I don't miss cleaning up shit and piss, piss and shit, shit and piss, piss and shit and vomit, and vomit. So much puke, so instead, yeah, I look on Instagram for cute, fat cats cute, round pounds, little brown clowns that are gray or black. Oh, so cute, but hairless ones. They're like skinny babies, nothing cuter than a cat in a bonnet. Woo! Bonnet! Bonnet! A fat cat in a bonnet! Oh, yahoo! Oh, yahoo! Yeah! Yeah! Thanks, guys.
You're doing a lot of skits and stuff on Instagram.
Yes,
And now that I'm, getting to meet you and talk to you, do you enjoy doing those as much as stand up?
I do. I love them.
I kind
I
of thought
love
so.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're so fun. I
Yeah.
mean, look, if what they say, if Hollywood ain't going to cast you, then you cast yourself. And that
Yeah.
is what I decided actually during the pandemic
Okay.
when I started writing my feature, I was like, I want to just I never thought I like stand up during the pandemic. I'm like, well, that's it.
Yeah.
Stand-up's over.
Done.
That's the
Done.
end of everything. Okay, well, what else do I do? And somehow I just was making characters and wrote little bitty
Yeah.
like mini films. And so, and since my husband's here, he just filmed me, and that's what we did. And then eventually, I did get back into stand-up in a really a completely different way. and reinvented my comedy and how I felt about the world and myself as a comedian and what do I have to say and all of that. So it was it really, and I can't say honestly, it organically shifted in the way that felt normal to me, which, whether or not it works, but I do.
Do you want to talk about your stand-up a little bit?
Sure. I think I started doing it,
You notice I'm laughing already.
I don't know. You're like, what the hell? What is going on?
What is that?
What is this lady think she's doing?
What am I looking at?
What are you looking at?
What is
Yeah,
this?
yeah. It's I don't know, man. I don't know.
Your big hit, Fuck Ozempic, where you're throwing out candy.
Well, listen, that's that's what I did.
That's a hit. Fuck
It's
Ozempic.
a hit. Oh, sure.
I know about tunes, and I think Fuck Ozempic's a hit.
I believe that, but that's
what I love is, like, I think, what was a Pat Benatar song? You got a Pat Benatar song.
I love Pat Benatar.
Eric Carmen's song. I mean, I watch your clips and you got music in there. I'm like, I know that song.
Yes.
What was it? Sticks the other day.
Sticks.
Light Up.
Oh God. Yeah,
Light
I'm
Up.
a huge Sticks. Yeah, I'm a huge Sticks
My
fan.
first show was Sticks. I was 12. Sticks. Well, Fall Guy was my first show. Sticks
Oh, wow.
Angel was my second show.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I saw Sticks twice.
Did you really?
Paradise Theater Tour was the second time.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
We could talk about music all day. But anyway, on your stand-up, because I watched them, I was like, she's dancing and singing.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of like, that's why I say I've just shifted
Energy,
a little
you're, like,
bit.
flailing around. You're going crazy.
I am. I'm in the audience. It's a good time. It's a good time. And that's sort of what has happened in the last year is I was doing straight stand up for a while. And then after the pandemic, I started incorporating my piano, my keyboard, which I was doing as a character in some of my videos. So I put the keyboard and then I took that on stage and I was being that, like, that's what my stand up was just taking that. And then my son, but schlepping around the keyboard is it's hard. And I honestly, I don't really play, but like I'm trying. I'm not very good. And so I do it for fun. Whatever.
I honestly don't play.
I don't. I'm not very.
Everybody.
I know. Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody.
Just between us and these YouTube.
Anyone that looks at this is going to know that you don't play.
I think, if you listen to me.
And your poor son's been schlepping it around all this time.
I know. Oh, no, he won't do it. No, my husband.
Not anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep going. I'm sorry.
So yeah, after that, or during it, I guess, my son actually introduced me to this program where, where I can put my bits into songs in different genres of songs. And I just fell like hard in, like, as soon as I discovered that. I mean, I love to sing. I mean, that's been something I've loved to do. And I care, of course, I don't claim to be the best singer in the world, but I'm committed.
You are, and that's part of the game. That's part of the game.
That's all. That's what I can do.
Music a little bit. As long as you believe, you're strong. Get up there.
It is.
Strong.
You can do anything. So
get up there strong. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I take these songs, or I take bits that I have and I put them into these songs, and you have to arrange it. It's not something that, comes right away. It takes a long time to make these things, but I mean, not as long as, of course, making music. So that's a whole other thing, but I can make it work. And it's a tool that helps me in my comedy so that when I'm doing it on stage, it's like, it's electric for me, and I think for the audience too, at least the people that dig me when we're on stage together and we're having an experience. Just like when you wanna, it's the same of what I want to do when you're out, and I have so much fun, and you see everybody have fun.
Let's go back in time to 2019. different time. So when my family would come to visit, we would go to Plantation. We used the coupons in the mailers or online. Yeah. They serve soup and salad. Yeah, soup and salad. And little pizza sauce, serve ice cream brownie. Sundays and tons of screaming kids. It was gross to sneeze. Gods were angel. Now it's replaced by a trick. From I do.
Want to get before I get to Julie Golden, I have to ask. One of the clips was Costco. Did you get the chair?
No,
You didn't get it.
no, I didn't get it.
Okay.
No, I didn't get it. I'll be back
I
though.
was so. What was it? $200, I think, for the chair.
Not bad.
No, I thought, man, I might have jumped on that.
Recliners, right? I mean, that's a good
$200.
deal.
You were on that. I was said.
Yeah. I know. That's
Like
enough.
a cliffhanger.
Well, I've been doing this character of the captain from my husband's a big Star Trek fan. So I've been watching it with him. And the captain is, Holly. No, not Holly. Holly Hunter. What am I? Anyway, I've been doing it and she's, yeah. So I've been doing this character all around at CVS.
I love it.
So dumb. But,
Costco.
you know,
Well,
I
the
have
cart. I even commented on the shopping cart you had.
Oh, that. Well, everyone saw Costco looked like they were miserable. Everybody was so miserable. Just like, God, like, what are you doing? Why you have so scowling? I can see that you're not do. But my God, the looks on everyone's faces at Costco were so awful. Like, this
Was
is,
that?
do you know that?
I just need to ask. Was that really your cart?
It was my car. Yeah, I got it was my cart. But I wasn't mad, but I was just pretending I was one of those, like everybody in that store was
My brother
very
takes me to BJ's. I don't know if you ever heard of BJ's. It's like Costco. It's the same kind of
No.
thing where you get big shopping carts like that, and you just put stuff in. There's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff.
Oh my God, it's great. We just got a membership. I can talk about Costco all day. I'll tell you.
Okay,
That is
okay.
man, oh man, that is a big big win. And I go there right now.
Before we get to Julie Golden, who set this up, and I want to thank Julie, but I want to make sure that we covered everything. I tried to cover as much as I can.
Oh, okay.
Let me know. Because we're going to do your comedy minute in a bit.
Oh, we don't have
But we're not to that point yet, but I just want to make sure that if there's anything you have coming up or you got in the pipeline, make sure we tell everybody that.
Sure. Well, I mean, I have shows all the time right now. So, I mean, I have my monthly show, which is next week, on the 21st at the Glendale Room.
Right.
And we're going to have a lot of actually mixed media people that are, do stuff with TV, which I've been doing too. And I love doing
Right,
it.
yeah.
We have stuff in the background. Really fun. And let's see, I have another show in Eagle Rock, which isn't far from here. And yeah, I'm going to perform in St. Louis actually next month.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll get this up and I'll help promote it.
yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Yes,
Absolutely,
thank you.
absolutely,
Yeah,
sure,
I'd
sure.
love to tour someday. Like that's one of my, my son is still young, so I, being home with them is important.
Got you.
But, huh?
I got you. I
Okay.
understand. I fully understand.
So yes, but I would like to. I mean, it's nice to leave
Okay.
as well.
As far
yeah.
as, and we're just look forward to more of your Instagram mayhem. Or do you have a TikTok too? Do you do that as well?
I don't.
No, I don't. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
But your
yeah.
Instagram
I mean,
clips and stuff. I love them. I think they're great.
oh, thanks.
And
So
to
thanks.
hear that you enjoy making them, that's wonderful.
I do. I mean, hopefully things are, I mean, I'm auditioning for stuff all the time, so hopefully you'll see
Cool.
me on TV at some point this
Yeah.
year. It's
Well, I do want to build up to it, but Julie Golden set this up, and I was wondering
yes.
how did you guys meet? How do you know Julie?
Well, Julie and I, we met a couple of years ago, but we was just started being like friends not too long ago,
Okay.
maybe like
All right.
I can't even say a year, but we just
She
bonded, I think,
she's an
because
amazing television person like yourself that, and the whole entertainment business.
she is very, she is like, she's done it all, as you
Yeah.
say. So,
Amazing.
yeah, I think she's just the best. I think she's so funny. I just talked to her actually, and she's
You
a
were
real,
scared. You,
and
you were scared. So what am I
she's right
getting
here.
into?
Here
What am
she
I
is.
getting into with this asshole? I'm scared. What's he gonna say?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. You can be honest. It's okay.
Oh, I
She
know, I
won't.
love her to death. She is just the
I'm
best.
talking about me.
Oh,
Screw you.
you.
You
What?
called her. You called her and said, "What am I getting into with this asshole?" You
No,
can be
no,
honest, though.
no, this has been
I'm
really
kidding.
nice.
Good, good, good. Um,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we covered everything, which you think we did. Um, you said we didn't get the chair at Costco. Um,
Did not know.
thank you. Thank you for giving me some of your time.
Oh,
I
well, thank
mean
you
that
for
from the bottom of my
having
heart.
me.
And
This
and
went
as
so
we get
fast.
and as we get some stuff coming up, come back and see me.
Sure, sure, of
Okay, but we have
course.
we have one more thing to do. Debbie Bradshaw, your comedy minute. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was thinking about all of the jobs that I've had, and I have done commercials and prints and stuff like that. And I've worked with a goose, and I worked with a goat, and I was actually the goat now has health insurance, because he got health insurance and I didn't. I got cut out of this commercial, a big commercial I did, and I'm kind of mad about that goat. Anyway. The point is I had a print thing, and they were looking for women with that had arm fat. And so you were going to use cream for arm fat, melt your arm fat. So of course I put my arm, and who doesn't have arm fat? But my husband took a picture of my arm. Yeah, see? So so I took a picture and I got it. So I went downtown. So my arm fat won. So I went downtown and it was between like 32 homeless shelters in a pool of urine. And I walked in and I got my cream. And then 3 months later, I went back and it smelled really good. And my son so he was like, Mommy, you really smell nice. And my husband, and I think it worked because my arms were really smooth. So they started to take pictures of me, and the photographer was not very nice. He would say, like, ma'am, turn to the right, ma'am, turn to the left. And I mean, like, ma'am, you're like 2 years older than me. What are you calling me? He looked like Ron Jeremy, and he was not ugh. Anyway, and then he said to the producer, he said, he wasn't whispering this. He said, I think her arm looks bigger. And I was like, you motherfucker, you know? And so then I was like, oh, I know what happened. Okay, so it was between October and January. October, November, December. December is Christmas, November's Thanksgiving, and October is my birthday. And I discovered something called ponchiks. Ponchiks are an Armenian dessert. They're like little donuts when you could put chocolate in them or cream or raspberry. And oh boy, I had a good time. All through those 3 months, I was eating those. I mean, I had them every meal. It was the sexual experience. It really was. So I mean, seriously, I got to send you some. They're called ponchiks, and you can get them big or small. It's like, they're so good. So I ate a lot of those. And I did think I gained weight. I gained weight. So I don't think they put me in the photos, but I did. The check cleared. So anyway.
My son has a video game where it is so violent. It's a western, like it's not just shooting. You could choke someone to death. They also cuss, say shit and fuck. These are today's video games. They are straight up crazy. My son and I just laugh and laugh. He plays this guy named Butcher Jeb, or Hunter, or Dutch. They all rob banks, say shit and smoke, and eat beans. So much killing and farting, farting and killing. Can you imagine if Pac-Man choked a dot? Or Mario started choking the gorilla? That's so disturbing. They are so boring to me. I remember playing Pitfall.